Welcome, Wig Chat. Today, I explain to you the 5 different styles of wigs. Yes, there are 5 different styles. We all are unique. Some of us may just have thinning hair. Others really want a lot of volume. Some want to have multiple parts, multiple ways of styling. We each are very unique. And if you understand the 5 different types of wigs, you will know what type of wig to be searching for to meet your need. So come with me. Let the fiesta begin. Let's get into the 5 types of wigs. First off, a discussion on the lace front. It could be a full lace front or partial. And let me show you what that looks like. This is the lace front. This is the very, very delicate gauze-like type of material. And do you see? You can kind of see through. And this is just in the front. You have some that are more of a full lace front. This is a partial, but you may have a full that goes all the way from the temple, all the way up and around the crown, all the way down. Some could be even up here, and even some designers even have a very, very small lace front just right here. The beauty of the lace front, and with that gauze-like material, the fibers are hand-tied. What that means is that when you go up close, it looks like the lace front sits right down, is matted right down on your forehead. And then you have the hand-tied fibers, looks like it's naturally growing out of your scalp. So that's the lace front. The second style is the monofilament. And the monofilament is another type of, it's not quite gauze-like, but a more sturdy material that you see right here. This would be on top of the crown, but I'll put my hand through here and you can see my fingers through here. Let me just get it up there. Do you see that? What that means is that up on the top of your crown, you will be able to part your hair in any direction, and the fibers in this monofilament are also hand-tied, very similar to the lace front. Again, what this does is it kind of creates a whole feeling that this is your own, it's not a wig, this is your own hair growing out from your scalp. It's thinner up here, it's not so thick. So for those of you that want a lot of volume, you may prefer to have what we call a permatease type of a crown. And I'll show you what that is, which basically is a fabric with a permatease, like short fibers all bunched together. And then it's machine stitched all the way around, keeping that volume all in one place. And that's basically what it does. It gives you volume here. Whereas the monofilament, up on the top, it could be a partial or a full monofilament top. The wigs will appear more flatter, not quite as full. So kind of keep that in mind. Now we get into a combination where the wig I actually showed you has both. It has both the lace front, like here. It has a monofilament top. And now we're going to get into the next type of wig, and that is the capless. And by capless, meaning that it basically just has these strips of fabric of which the synthetic fibers are machine stitched, and it's a lot of stretchability. Let me show you what a capless would look like. It would look like this wig right here. Do you see, you call this wefting. And you see the spaces between here, quite a bit of space. And this top here is just basically a fabric that has put in permatease, like I said before, little small fibers of which they scrunch together. The machine stitched this all around, and this will give you volume. But there's no lace front. It's just basically a capless wig where it has mostly all this open wefting. Now, these wigs would be very cool and they're very stretchable. But I find that these are usually the least expensive wigs. In fact, this particular wig I bought on TikTok, my wig house, for $24. And I was amazed at the quality of the fiber. In another discussion, I'll get into that. But it is a challenge with these kinds of capless wigs. But in my other discussion, I share with you what you can do to overcome that challenge. Now I want to show you the machine stitched, which are most expensive. Again, it's the same one wig that I had with the lace front, monofilament, and then you can see this complete cap. The wefting is all hand tied. It's not machine stitched. You do not have any openings, but you do have a memory in the type of material, the stretchability of the material that is used for this. Now, this wig may not be quite as cool because of those openings, but it is a wig if you were concerned with wig slippage. If you don't have any hair, or if your hair is very, very thin. And in another discussion, I go into all the types of tools, the caps, the bands that you can wear, all that you can do to really keep your wig on without sliding. So this basically is the one that has the machine stitched style cap too. So this is the 4 different styles, but there's also a style which I don't have, and it's called the polyurethane thin skin wigs. This is particularly for those who may not have any hair, and if it's your very first wig, it's basically a very, very thin cap that's constructed that your wig will be able to, that particular wig cap will be able to stay on without slipping. And you might check into that particular style. Now, those wigs are a little bit more expensive because they tend to be custom made to really fit your scalp. So be aware of that. So I hope this has helped you to give you an idea of the 5 different types of wigs. And of course, as you can see, the more that things are hand tied, they're going to be more expensive. The more that are all machine stitched, they're going to be more affordable. In fact, in my discussion on human hair versus synthetic wigs, to me, I thought it was obvious that human hair would be the most expensive, and it generally is. But I do share with another discussion a site where I feel you can get human hair that is very inexpensive. Plus, I even myself have purchased a human hair wig, which I'm waiting for it to come, but it's custom made. However, it's custom made with certain colors. So I'm limited in the colors, like 5 key colors. But I will share with you that in a wig review when I actually get that, and that total wig, including everything, was less than $500. So for a human hair wig, that's a bargain, because normally they are very, very expensive. Except in my discussion of a manufacturer that has all kinds of human hair wigs that are really incredibly inexpensive. But again, I'm beginning to think that it's not so much the fibers that are key. Yes, of course, the human hair is a little bit more, but I think it's more the cap construction that is the key, that's going to make the difference as far as the price. And you'll have to kind of balance that, the price of what you're going to have to pay versus you actually wearing the wig. And if you have to pay a little bit more to have a quality of construction as far as the cap, but it's going to be a wig that you feel very comfortable in wearing, well, then that's going to be a very important consideration for you. So I hope you've learned. Please hit the subscribe button. Please do comment once or twice, or give me a little emoji smile or whatever, because that helps keep my discussion in this area going, because I truly feel that there's so much need out there for women to be educated in this whole wig journey. Have a great day.